What's going on, guys? Seancutshair back with another video. This video is pretty cool to me. I want to tell you guys real quick. My guy Larry that's getting a cut in this video, he's really good at a lot of different video games. He had seen my success on YouTube and started throwing out the idea of starting a Twitch account, a Twitch streaming channel. That's not something I know much about, but I definitely encouraged him. We've been bouncing, texting back and forth, sending some ideas back and forth, and slowly but surely he's gotten going. He wanted to know how to do like channel art and to do like a cartoon version of himself like I did. So I've helped him kind of shoot some ideas on doing that. And I'm proud to say he's got his channel up and running. I'm going to put a link in the description below, and it will be on the thumbnail. So if you guys want to check him out, definitely go check him out. But we're going to do a mid fade with a part on one side. He definitely has some tricky hair, so this is a great teaching moment for you guys. I hope you guys can take some stuff away from this. Guys, if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And you guys know I got some more heat coming. So I appreciate all you guys so much that watch my videos. I'm staying at the 2 a week. I'm literally on a cruise right now if you're watching this. I've been working so hard before I left so that I can keep dropping content while I'm gone. So anyways, guys, let me know what you think of the video. We'll get right to it. What's going on, guys? Back with another tutorial. This one's kind of complex, guys. I hope I can knock out kind of explaining to you some significant things. I'm going to try not to waste as much time on the same steps as before. We'll still touch on it, but I want to make sure I can kind of show you guys some of these significant things that I see in this haircut. So first off, I want you guys to notice, looking at this side of the head, from the temple to the ear, you can see the difference in how light it is compared to the back of his head. So a lot of heads are like that, guys. We've talked before about a lot of times on the back of the head you have more trouble when you get to blending, that you're going to have dark spots. But you guys can visually see right here with his hair grown in that he's got about 4 inches of light and then literally almost a hard line to dark in the back. And he had a bald fade last time, so you guys can see just the density of how that grows in the back so much darker. And I also want to tell you guys, you can kind of see it as we go, but his head really rounds in, and with the texture of his hair, I have a hard time once you get up to kind of your two guard and blend it into the top. If you're not careful, you'll cut into the round of his head and lose that square shape. So this is one of my harder haircuts. The fade isn't necessarily so hard, but connecting that to the top, I've had a lot of trouble. So to be honest, usually, guys, I would go in with like a 2 guard and start cutting the sides down. I chose to do it different this time because I wanted to try to maintain that square shape. So of course, normal, guys, we went in with a slim line, then a shaver underneath. I'm gonna fade his beard out. Guys, he likes, I don't know if I've ever seen a beard that's that wide right there on the kind of on the curve. He likes to keep it natural. That way, when he goes home, he doesn't have to kind of try to keep up the line that I give him. So we're just gonna barely round that. If I had a choice, I would go in and make that a lot skinnier. But he likes to keep it kind of natural as we can while cleaning it up as well. So faded that out. We're gonna come in, line it up, and then we'll work our fade. So we're going in with our wall senior and doing our open section. And you guys can see we're gonna do the same steps as every haircut. So open section, now we'll come in with the slim line at the bottom, and then we'll use our lever closed and then open it up as we need to take out any dark spots that are left. Guys, I really can't stress enough, especially since I started doing YouTube, I do these same steps every haircut. So no matter the haircut, wherever I'm placing my blend, I'm gonna do the same steps to get through that blend. And guys, I even have a couple guys in my shop that still kind of struggle sometimes on different textures to get the bald line out. And I'm actually gonna do a class at my shop lately, just because doing YouTube has helped me to realize that if I use the same consistent steps, I never have that problem. So I really want to break down to them that, if you follow these same steps every time, you should have no problem with a bald line or any part of this fade. You should be able to be consistent with that. So I'm going to go in with an open 1 with my custom FX. I'm going to do an open 1 section, and then we'll come in underneath that with a closed 1. And of course, anything that's left in between, we will use our half guard to buff that out. guys, I mentioned before that he's doing some streaming now. Super dope conversation, this haircut. Just telling me about all this stuff he's got going on, and I'm stoked for him. Just try to encourage, anybody that sits in my chair, I try to encourage and kind of any way I can help them, help encourage them, help get them on a path that it's going to be good for them. And so it was kind of a cool haircut this time, kind of getting to see what he's done and see where he's going to go. So, of course, guys, we're going to take our 2-guard closed and we're blending into that top. And then now our 1.5, we'll take out the last line that we have left. Here's, guys, this is what I was talking about before. So right here, this is one of my barbers, Jamin. He's walking over. He's going to come back over, I believe. And I'm just explaining to him that right above where I'm at with that 2-guard, you guys can even see it in the front. It got a little bit light on me, and that's because just the way his hair grows and where it rounds into the top of his head. I always have trouble leaving that dark and not getting too light up in that spot. So you're going to see Jamin come over in a minute, and we're kind of discussing this area right above where I'm at, that if we take that clipper too high, we really lighten it up, we'll have to move our whole fade up. So I'm really just going to try my best not to cut too high and use different techniques. So he's pointing at that right there. Different techniques to blend that into the top so we don't cut into that too light and kind of ruin the whole fade that we just did. So. Go in here with some shear over comb. Here's a big technique for you guys. I don't like to use a small comb for shear over comb. I feel like I have too much room to move that around. It'll kind of dig in, especially the spot I just talked about. So if you guys use a flat top comb, that comb is so big and flat that will really ride the side of the head and hopefully kind of cut out those problems that you can have kind of chunking some hair you don't want to chunk. So guys, we'll go in on this side, do the same steps, and we'll get back together on the top. Real quick, guys, I want to touch on, I kind of always use this second side as a time to kind of tell you guys something or keep you updated. Man, since I've been doing YouTube, I've gotten so much feedback, even from some of my clients that are kind of encouraged to do more, or maybe from some of you guys that reach out to me. And I want you guys to know I absolutely do my best to answer every email and DM. And at this point, guys, I'm able to. So while I'm not too busy, while I'm, I only have 2,000 subscribers, so I'm doing all right to keep up. And I get a ton of messages. So some of you guys that message me, just know you're not the only ones messaging me, looking for some insight or got a specific question. But I really appreciate it, and I really do my best to get back to you guys. You guys hear me talk sometimes about the closer I get to some of these bigger guys that are doing YouTube and doing other things, I realize really how busy they are. And hopefully one day I'm so busy, that I can hardly keep up. But right now, guys, one of my favorite things is being able to respond to your messages. And if I can help you in any way, I always like to. So you guys don't hesitate to reach out. Again, if I'm busy, I just won't get back to you for a little bit, but I promise I'll do my best to get back to you guys and help you in any way I can. So super exciting for my guy to come in and tell me all his progress and show me his logo, and he's super excited. So man, that's what it's all about, guys, just encouraging each other, lifting each other up, and we can all win together. That's one thing all the Tomb 45 guys have said to me multiple times is, hey man, we're all gonna win together. Just because you're starting and we're going doesn't mean anything. We can all learn from each other and help each other. So, I'm trying to keep that attitude, guys, and just bring you guys as much value as I can and try to help all you guys grow. So, finishing up this fade, we're gonna knock the back out, guys, and we talk about how dark the back always is. So you guys are gonna really see that here. But we're gonna kind of finish the back up, polish it up, and then we'll move on. Guys, I had an idea. I just did the Gamma Plus Absolute Hitter unboxing. I'll be honest, guys, it doesn't replace my Skeleton FX, so I'm probably not going to use it a lot. And I've been talking about doing a 2,000 sub giveaway. So if you guys think it'd be cool, and you guys, they're slightly used, but they're really brand new. If you guys are interested, I may do the 2,000 sub giveaway with the Gamma Absolute Hitter. You guys leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think. So, trying to figure out what to do for the giveaway. And like I said, it's a good trimmer, but I got my whole Babyliss set up, and I may get rid of that Gamma. So you guys let me know what you think. We're gonna go in, saturate the top. Guys, this hair is like a sponge. It just soaks up the water, so you guys can see I'm just really working that water in. And more so than anybody that I cut, his hair just really has a memory. You guys can see it just wants to lay back. He just kind of swoops it up with his hand. And if you guys notice, he has quite a recession in the corners. So I started with a vertical section to give me my length, and then I'm gonna go back beyond the recession and cut the hair behind that, kind of like doing a crop top. We just want to watch cutting too much hair out of his recession. So we're gonna cut from there back, all with our guide from the middle, and then we'll do the other side. You see I'm gonna comb it out of the way, go behind that, leave us some hair for the front, and then we'll make that guide all match, and then we'll deal with the front at the end. You guys see I'm just going to comb this front down. We're going to kind of even it up, and that's going to give us a more consistent full front hairline. And he is going to wear this up, I think. I think he always kind of swipes it up to the top. But I want to make sure I don't cut all the hair out of his corners. As somebody dealing with a little bit of a receding hairline myself, I try to save that corner. So, and guys, if you look here, this is where I talked about it got a little light on me. He likes to have a part or something cool in his hair. So just to break up that light spot, I decided to go in here and add a part. So I'm just going to cut it a little thicker at the beginning, drop it in the back, right through the middle of the fade, and then we'll go in and do some color enhancement and finish this thing up. Alright guys, here is my color enhancement card. If you guys don't know about it, check out Seancutshair.com. As you guys can see, it's got a long straight angle. Then we can use the corner right here to cover both sides of that corner. And then the curve for the C-cup is going to allow us to do that C-cup perfectly every time. So with the no drip, guys, this is the 245 no drip. It is the black brown. It is made to stain the skin, so you can see right here I'm going to actually use my thumb to kind of get the hair out of the way and spray it up in the skin to darken that up. Guys, this will stain the skin and last 2 to 3 days. If you scrub it, you can get it off. Alcohol will take it off. But this is my favorite color enhancement to use. And they also have black for hair that's darker or also on darker skin. So you guys can see I'm spraying on the card and letting the excess spray onto the hairline or onto the design. And we're going to show you here in a second the reason I made this card, guys. It's reusable. You're never going to throw business cards away again. It's got all the angles. It's really the perfect thing. So for $10, you'll never need another one, hopefully, if you keep it clean. And you can simply just spray it with alcohol and wipe it off, and it'll be good to go. So you guys are going to see me do that right here. All right, we're going to style it with some 245 indestructible clay. Like I said, guys, he just likes to rock it kind of up and messy, and he has some really coarse, really thick, hard to train hair. I've tried to blow dry it down for a crop top. I've tried to, tried a lot of different things, but we kind of just make it up and messy, and then you guys can check out the end result. Alright guys, this is the finished product. This is a mid fade with just a messy style on top with some color enhancement with a part on the side. Again guys, this is my guy Larry, Toasted Tuesday on Twitch. Y'all make sure you go check him out. I promise you he's going to be one of the top in Kentucky, if not even bigger than that. So I hope you guys like this cut. Make sure you subscribe. I got some more heat coming. Throw me a thumbs up if you like this, and we'll catch you guys next time. If you guys aren't subscribed to my channel, make sure you click this link right here. If you want to check out some more content from me, check out this video right here. Appreciate it.